Good evening, thank you, and welcome to Ken Harper, SpreadTheTrash.com. Here we are in Phoenix, Arizona, and we are going to be talking to politicians, to the governor, to Senator McCain, to people on the street to find out what is really going on with this immigration bill. So hold on, it should be an interesting week. We are talking to Jose and Maria Gomez, and they loaned us their video as they were coming over the Rio Grande when they first came into the country. Jose, I want to ask you, what was the one thing you told everyone that night in the water?
You gotta swim for your life, swim for your life.
And Jose, what were you thinking as you kind of climbed out of the Rio Grande and got onto the American side?
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in.
And Jose, Maria, what did you think the Americans, how did you think they were going to greet you once you got across the river?
With arms wide open, under the sunlight. Welcome to this place, I'll show you everything. With arms wide open.
Well, that's kind of sad, I guess. That isn't what you expected, and it's kind of what's going on here. So maybe we better talk to some of these politicians. Here we are in front of the state capitol, and we're waiting for one of Governor Brewer's aides to come out and talk to us to find out what is actually going on and if she is going to sign the bill. Oh my gosh, just as I say that, there's breaking news. They're coming out, and Jan Brewer, the governor, is getting ready to make an announcement. Governor, what are you going to say to the people? As you can see, we've got thousands of people out here, some cheering and some booing, and it looks like it could get kind of crazy. Maybe we better ask some of the other politicians what their stance is going to be now that she has signed this bill. Let's start off with Joe Arpaio, the sheriff of Maricopa County, and see what he has to say. Sheriff, let me just ask you, I know that you are going to enforce the law, so if you see a van driving down the street, or if your police officers see a van driving down the street, what are you going to tell them to do if you think there are illegal immigrants in the van?
Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Gotta get that.
Well, I don't know, Sheriff. That looks like a pretty harsh way to treat the immigrants, even though they are illegals. We're going to be talking with the other politicians from Arizona. Ladies, gentlemen, how many weapons do you think it would take to secure the border with Mexico?
21 guns, 21 guns.
Well, the interesting part of this is that these are the politicians that want to get reelected and that are now serving you in our wonderful Congress. Once again, we are on the street and we are talking to Manuel and Carmela Martinez. And we want to find out, when they are going to the store to say like Food for Less or Fry's or Albertsons or something, what happens when you pass a police car on the street? What do you usually do? We're outside of a Home Depot in Glendale, Arizona, and we are talking to some of the day laborers, and it sounds like most of them I'm talking to are going to Colorado. So I want to ask them, what do you want to tell the people of Arizona now that you're going to Colorado?
I Adios and vaya con Dios. Adios and vaya con Dios.
Hey, with that adios and vaya con Dios, I guess it's time for us maybe to be moving on also. Listen, this is Ken Harper from SpreadTheTrash.com. I know this immigration reform is a crazy situation, but call your politicians and tell them to pull their heads out. We need to get this thing resolved. Have a good week. See you next time.